Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's look is going to be this really stunning half cut crease using the Vieve Essentials palette. The palette comes with 10 gorgeous kind of warm burnt orangey brown shades. This works especially well if you have blue eyes because the blue and the orange will just make the eyes pop a little bit more. But if you want to see how I did this look, then please keep on watching. As always, I'm starting out with the Plouise Base in shade 2, but you can use any concealer, any primer that you have. I just want to completely blank out my eye from any kind of redness or discoloration. But then the first color I'm going into is actually called Lava Rock, which is the deepest brown in the palette. And I'm placing that into my crease and also into the outer corner, kind of in a C shape because I really wanted to round my eyes out a tiny little bit. And then to blend out Lava Rock, I'm actually taking a burnt orange from the palette called Cozy, and I'm really gently going around the edges just to kind of soften the dark brown a tiny little bit, really lightly, using small circular motions just to kind of go around it. And then just to blend out Cozy, I'm taking the shade Chow, which is kind of like a burnt orangey yellow. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's a really nice kind of mustardy but not quite a mustard color, and I'm taking that on a larger brush and I'm really lightly buffing out Cozy. The colors do blend quite lovely. They're in the same color family, so they blend together really easily. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of Goodnight onto my outer corner, which is the black from the palette, and it's not too dark of a black, so if you're allergic to black and you don't want your eyes to go too dark, this black isn't gonna add a heck of a lot of darkness, and it's gonna be more like a soft kind of black smoky eye, if you know what I mean. But then I'm just taking a makeup remover actually from Simple, and I'm using that as I don't know, as a crease cutter. I don't really know. This is what I do when I don't have access to Jawline from Inglot, which is fantastic, but that's besides the point. Then I'm just applying the Plouise Base again on top of my lid as a base before my eyeshadows, and I'm repeating the same process. I apply a little bit of Cozy and Chow just to kind of go from light to dark, and then I deepen up the outer corner again with Lava Rock and Goodnight, just so that the transition from the light to dark is quite soft. If you are keeping this matte, make sure that the blend is really nice and smooth, but because I'm going to be putting on some glitter, it doesn't really matter because the glitter hides it a tiny bit, so you can get away with it quite well. I'm using a glitter, but you can use one of the shimmers in the palette. That will look absolutely sparkly and perfect, but I just wanted a little bit of extra glimmer. Now I'm just taking a liner and I'm just lining my top lash line just to hide the lashes I'm putting on. But if you prefer a thicker liner, you can make it a tiny bit thicker, but I just kind of more or less wanted to hide the lash line on these because I thought it needs a little bit of structure. Then I'm just concealing underneath my eyes just so I can put on some eyeshadow there. So again, I'm going in with Cozy, and then I'm darkening everything up with Lava Rock and Goodnight near my lash line. So this is going to make everything really nice and smoky. And then I'm just finishing off with the shade Glimmer, which is that shimmery kind of highlighty color in the palette, and I'm popping that into my inner corner. And this, guys, is the finished look. I really hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!